Apparently when I tried to do this before, said failed, unable to convert file format. I did this direct capture. This is a rant about WMG. Obviously YouTube says I'm right, so therefore they came up with a bullshit reason. But anywho, basically what this is about is WMG's copyright issues. Now we all know about that. But here's a new angle to consider. Actually, I'll tell you what happened if you don't actually know, if you've been living under a rock for the last few months. And if you have been living under a rock, welcome to the actual world. Hi, I'm J-Rod. I'm the weird nerd that will be guiding you through this tour. Basically what happened is WMG, their contract with YouTube, allowing YouTube videos to have their music in them, ran out. WMG says, okay, give us another contract or you can't have our music in your videos anymore. YouTube didn't do anything about it because they're pussies. And WMG is now taking videos down with their music left and right and center and up and down and forwards and backwards. Here's what pisses me off about it. I want you to consider this. At this point, I'm tired of it. Before you go and say, well, J-Rod, they have a right to, blah, 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 you're whiny, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off of my video. I don't want to fucking hear it anymore. I've fucking heard it about 20, 30 times. Here's what you need to consider. The majority of these videos that are being taken down nowadays are Guitar Hero and Rock Band related. Go figure. Because they're the ones that have music in them. What a noble concept. Music games have to have music in them in order to be playable. I didn't know that. Yeah. Here's what the problem is. Harmonics, let's say we have Guitar Hero here. Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Let's start with Rock Band. In order to get songs on Rock Band, Harmonics, the developers of Rock Band, have to go out to these various record companies and say, okay, we want your songs in our game. The record companies, or the bands rather, will go, okay, we'll let you have our songs in your game, but for a price. So Harmonix has to pay them a certain amount to use the songs in there. Let's say a couple $100,000 or a couple of million, or even more than that, depending on how much, depending on the band, depending on what band it is. Same thing for Guitar Hero. They have to do the same thing. They have to go out, find these bands, or Activision, Red Octane, the people that run, or rather, Activision and Neversoft rather, have to go out and say, okay, we want to use your music in our game, and they'll say, okay, for a price, so they pay for it. That's all fine and good. Then comes riding into the equation. Here's something else that comes riding into the equation. Back to the consumer. Here's something else that's different. Also, when they put up, they also pay for downloadable songs too. Now coming riding into the equation is the consumer. The consumer pays money for the game. Let's say I go to Best Buy, or I go to Walmart, or I go to Target, or I go to EB Games, or GameStop, as it's now called, or I go to somewhere that has games, or I go buy it online even. I go somewhere to buy the game. I want to buy Rock Band. I want to buy Rock Band 2. I want to buy Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero 3. Hell, even Guitar Hero 1, if you're that old school, if you want to go there and buy that now, after so many Guitar Hero games have come out. Or the brand new Guitar Hero Metallica, which apparently is a band, Metallica is a band that's under WMG. Because I've seen various Metallica videos, or Metallica Guitar Hero videos, get taken down. Here's what you need to consider. Riding into the equation comes the consumer. I go and I want to buy this game. Let's say Rock Band 2 bundle costs $170, or Guitar Hero Metallica, just the standard game, costs $60. We as consumers pay money to play this game, pay money to buy the game, pay money to play the game, pay money to play the songs in the game. Then also, the downloadable songs, we pay money to play the songs. We pay money to buy the songs on the DLC. Whether it's Xbox Live Marketplace, we pay for Microsoft points, which in turn goes towards game add-ons such as Rock Band and Guitar Hero songs, or you PlayStation Network, where you actually have to pay money for that. You don't pay like money for points which you use to pay for it. No, you actually have to pay money. And then also for the Wii Store, I don't know if the Wii Store has that much DLC, but they probably do. For Guitar Hero, you have to pay again for Wii Point, just like Xbox Live, except you have to pay for Wii points and not Microsoft points. But it's the same concept. You pay for Wii points. You use those to buy stuff, including Guitar Hero and Rock Band songs. So we're paying money for the game, or we're paying money to play these songs. Now let's say I want to film this game. So I get out Guitar Hero Metallica, and then I go into Guitar Hero Metallica and play the song. And film it on YouTube. Let's say I play War Ensemble by Slayer, or Master of Puppets, or Search and Destroy, both by Metallica. Let's say I play one of those songs. Film it. And now let's say, okay, I want to post this on YouTube to show my subscribers that I'm good at Guitar Hero, show my friends. So I put it up on YouTube. Let's say within about a week or so of this video getting posted, WMG says, this is infringing on our rights that we told you. Take this video down. They tell YouTube that. YouTube, being the pussies that they are, can't do anything about it, so they take the video down. Or they mute the audio. Most of the time without warning, which pisses me off. First, you need to tell us with a warning. You need to give us a warning about it, at least. Then it wouldn't be such an issue. Basically, what you're doing is saying, you paid money for this game, you paid money for the songs, you paid money to play the songs, but we don't give a shit, and you take the video down. They take the video down. That's what they do. Sorry, nose is itchy. YouTube or WMG don't give a shit. They could basically, actually, I'll tell you that at the end of the video. That really pisses me off, because when we buy this game, we're paying technically for the songs to go back to the cost of the songs or to the cost of what Harmonix did to put the game into production, put the game out there on the market, and all, of course, marketing, and more importantly, what they paid for the songs. In other words, the $170 we're paying for the bundle goes to what they put forward to the songs, and all the other crap that they used to put the game out into production. So technically, we have the right to use those songs. We have the right to play the songs. We have the right to film the songs, put them up on YouTube. We essentially are paying for the music. We're paying for the game that has the music in it. We're paying for the music. YouTube doesn't seem to agree with that, though. They say, well, we don't care that you paid all this money. Now they're also saying that, we don't care that Harmonix and Activision and Red Hot and all these companies that make these games, we don't care that they made these videos or that they put these songs in the game. So we're just going to take your videos down, even though we don't care that they paid millions of dollars to put them in. YouTube can stick their tongue up my ass crack. WMG as well. They can stick their tongue up my ass crack. For all I give a shit. Apparently, they tried to fix it, though, with a hotline. About a month ago, they put up a hotline, which is like, they're saying, what they said was, okay, you could call us by this number, which I don't give a shit. I don't know the number. I don't give a shit about the number. Say, okay, you can call us up and tell us your complaints. Then we'll listen to them, which is basically what they're saying. What they're basically saying is, you can waste 10 minutes of your time that you'll never get back by calling us and complaining about about the issues that we already know, that we don't give a shit about, and then when our inbox is full, we delete them and make room for more worthless comments about it. YouTube and WMG can stick their tongues up my ass crack. They can suck my dick. They can jump off a building. They can run in front of a train and die. Because it's just ridiculous now. Ridiculous to the nth degree. Basically, you have two options, YouTube. Either you basically ban all music with videos in them, and basically don't allow it to happen, or you continue to do this, to continue to do what you're doing, and continue to piss YouTube users off, because, quite frankly, YouTube users like myself are getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to leave, if this keeps up. But I'm also leaving for other reasons, too, but this is one of the reasons. YouTube users are going to leave and go off to other sites, and you know it. No matter what you do, you know it. No one's going to hear of YouTube in 6 months, no matter what you do about it. I guarantee you. YouTube, you're fucking morons. WMG, you're fucking morons. I'm so fucking tired of it! That's it.